Owning rental properties is one of the fastest ways to build wealth, but most people never start because they think they need a ton of money or experience. The truth? You don't. In this video, I'll break down exactly how to buy your first rental property in 2025, even if you're starting with little money. You'll learn the easiest way to find a profitable rental property, how to finance your first deal, even with low savings, common mistakes that cost beginners thousands, and a proven strategy to start earning passive income fast. If you're serious about real estate investing, watch until the end, because I'll reveal the #1 mistake most beginners make that kills their profits. Let's get started. Why rental properties are powerful. Investing in rental properties is one of the most powerful ways to build passive income. Here's why. Cash flow. You get paid every month from rent. Appreciation. Property values rise over time, increasing your wealth. Tax benefits. Real estate investors pay way less in taxes than the average person. Leverage. You can use the bank's money to buy a property, meaning you don't need to be rich to start. And the best part? You don't need to wait years to start. Many people buy their first property while still in their 20s or even younger. Step 1. Finding the right property. The first step is finding the right property. But not all properties make good rentals, so here's what to look for. Affordable entry price. Stick to properties that are priced low compared to market rents. Good location. Look for areas with job growth, low crime, and strong rental demand. Cash flow potential. The property should bring in more in rent than it costs to own. Beginner-friendly strategy. The easiest way to start is house hacking. This means buying a duplex, triplex, or fourplex, living in one unit and renting out the others. Your tenants pay your mortgage. Step 2. How to finance your first property. You don't need a fortune to buy your first rental property. Here are 3 ways to finance it. FHA loan, best for beginners. Buy a small multifamily property with just 3.5% down instead of 20%. Live in one unit, rent out the rest. Partner with an investor. No money. Team up with someone who has cash but no time. Offer to manage the property in exchange for equity. Seller financing. Sometimes sellers will finance the deal themselves, meaning you don't even need a bank loan. If you're struggling to save for a down payment, focus on increasing your income and cutting unnecessary expenses. The sooner you buy, the sooner you start building wealth. Step 3. How to analyze a rental property. Before buying any property, you need to analyze the numbers to make sure it's a good deal. Here's the simple way to do it. The 1% rule. The monthly rent should be at least 1% of the purchase price. For example, a $200,000 property should rent for at least $2,000 per month. Cash flow calculation. Take your rental income and subtract all expenses, including mortgage, property taxes, insurance, repairs, and maintenance vacancy costs. Your cash flow is what's left over after all expenses are paid. If it's positive, you've got a great investment. Step 4. How to manage your rental property. Owning rental property is only passive income if you manage it the right way. Here's how. Screen tenants thoroughly. Bad tenants equal lost money. Always check credit, income, and rental history. Automate rent collection. Use online platforms like Buildium or RentPad Homes to collect rent automatically. Budget for repairs. Save at least 10% of rent for unexpected expenses so you're never caught off guard. If you want completely passive income, consider hiring a property manager. They handle everything for around 10% of the monthly rent. The #1 mistake new investors make is overanalyzing and never taking action. You don't need to know everything before buying your first property. Learning comes with experience. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe because we're just getting started. Let me know in the comments, what's your biggest obstacle to buying your first rental property? I'll be answering as many as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.